Hello, hello. You are in the reaction room with Rese. Welcome in. Today's recap is Season 1, Episode 124. Hey, I need a favor. Check out my playlist, and if you like my recaps, subscribe to my channel. And go ahead and like, comment, and share this video. Okay, let's see what's happening beyond the gates. We start off at the Dupree house. Kat calls Anita, and she puts her on FaceTime. And Kat tells them they think they know where Chelsea is, and they are on their way right now. Allison tells Chelsea, if I can't have you, no one can. Chelsea tells her, I am done with you. And she tries to get the knife out of her hand. They start fighting, and Allison drops it on the floor. Nicole tells Leslie, Ted can't give you this house because I own it. She says, Ted is playing you. He pretended to give you what you want so you could fall flat on that smug, over-made up face of yours. Kat tells the family how they found the address, but they start losing connection. Vernon tells her to give him the address so he can give it to the FBI. And Kat says, I'll text it to you. Eva asks Ted, how did he talk Leslie out of buying that house? He doesn't get a chance to tell her exactly how he did it because Leslie is banging on the door. She walks in and sees Ted, and she says, how could you do this to me? I have never been more humiliated in my life. Back at the Dupree house, everyone is on their phones. Anita and Naomi keep trying to call Kat and Jacob, but they're not getting an answer. And then Danny starts hyperventilating. Bill calms her down. He tells her, Chelsea is going to be okay. You have to believe that. Chelsea manages to wrap the chain around Allison's neck and starts choking her. And then Jacob bursts through the door. He pulls Chelsea off and puts Allison in handcuffs, and then he calls the FBI. Kat and Madison run into the room, and Kat tells Chelsea it's all over now. Kat calls the family and tells them that Chelsea is okay, but she's getting checked out in the ambulance. Anita says, thank God, our prayers are answered. Eva asks Ted, what did you do? He says, I made a fool of her. And then Leslie says, you promised me your house. You set me up so I could go over to Nicole and she could throw it in my face that it's her house. Ted says, and you believed it because you're greedy and heartless. He said, you were so desperate to outdo Nicole that you were blind. Ted tells her, you got a lot of nerve being outraged after everything you've done. Leslie goes to the bathroom, and then Eva asks Ted, why? The Duprees head over to the hospital to see Chelsea, and they're all waiting for her when she gets there. Everyone is overjoyed to see her. Anita thanks Kat for everything she did to bring Chelsea back home. Ted tells Eva, you asked me to fix it, so I fixed it. Eva says, I didn't ask for this. You humiliated her. She says, I can't believe you did this to me. Ted tells her, I didn't do it to you. I did it to Dana. And I did it for us. He says, she deserves nothing but the worst. And then Eva tells Ted to get out. And he says, be careful what you ask for. So Ted goes over to Nicole's house to apologize for her run-in with Leslie. But he says he did it for the family. Nicole thanks him and asks him if he wants to go to the hospital with her. And of course he does. Leslie tells Eva she can't believe she let herself be fooled by Ted. And she breaks down crying. She says, I wanted to show them that I'm not just some low-class joke. I'm somebody. When Nicole gets to the hospital, she asks Kat, what got into you? Kat says, my cousin was in danger, and she would have done the same for me. Eva tells Leslie from now on, she's going to be her first line of defense against the Duprees. And she's not alone. And Leslie says, I feel like I finally have my baby back. Chelsea and Madison finally have some time alone, and they say how much they love each other. Madison tells Chelsea, it's over and done, and you can start to move on. Chelsea says, that's the plan. And that's how the show ended today. Let's talk about it in the comments. Hey, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to check out my playlist, subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will talk to you in the next one, okay? Bye.